Welcome all. Hope you're okay. It's windy day in the UK right now. Right, so a little deviation from Generation 1 for a change. This is Demolition Transformers Armada Demolisher. And it does have his little, I was going to say target master, little minicon blackout. It's unique among the other ones that it can actually have some gimmick to it. So you just see his head there. It's kind of like the old style. This head actually plugs in, makes it look more complete as a figure. And it may not work, but there's a button there. Oh, see, his head doesn't even stay in. But bear with me. So there's a button at the back I just showed you. It doesn't always do it, but yeah, not that impressive. Let's show you again. It's very difficult fitting that in, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. Obviously the object is to just fly out. So this is his little minicon blackout, which has two functions. Obviously he's got some really gnarly bullet style hands, but on this aircraft anti-aircraft base kind of thing, he actually can fit on the back. And where the holes are, for some reason, I mean, it's not necessarily supposed to do that, but it's an added bonus that it does. I can actually fit in there. If I get his legs properly done. So, right. He can actually sit pretty comfortably. I didn't get this complete. I bought the actual figure 5 years ago and blackout probably sometime last year. But yeah, he can actually sit and pilot. I mean, you can't actually, well, you can turn it around, but he doesn't go with it. It's kind of, that's where you lose the mystique. So, whoopsie. There you go. Nobody saw that. So he is it's kind of a made-up tank. I'll just get blackout out of the way. So he's got this extra bit on the back. I'm guessing it's some kind of radar thing. Where did it go? Same, more or less the same color scheme as Demolisher. Now, this is a pretty tight-looking piece. He's one of the most obvious yes men in Transformers Armada. He's a bit of an idiot too. Just before I show you that, most of the Armada figures have spring-loaded gimmicks, and it's on the left shoulder. It may not work, but each one has a spring-loaded thing, and they're packed in pretty tight, so it may not work. Yep, there we go, and they've gone over the floor. The ones on the right-hand side, ooh, dust. The ones on the right-hand side are just extras, I guess. That's the first time that's actually happened. So yeah, so you had to plug that in and pull it back somewhat. So these ones, yeah, there's no gimmick to this one, but it's got on with this. So this is a very tight piece, in which I mean there's no sort of looseness to it. Released in 2002. Probably Armada is my second favourite. No prizes for guessing that G1 is my all-time favourite. And he does look pretty gnarly as a tank, but even better as a Decepticon, if a little stupid. They just plug it into place, just hold him there. But even then, he doesn't stand up greatly. You have to sort of just he attempts to do the splits. There you go. And the hands, I mean, that's actually pretty decent. Logically speaking, you've got the little guns that can actually work as a set of fingers. This, which I knew was going to have trouble with. Oh, out pops his head. Now, in his bio, apparently he does. Obviously, he does come with blackout, but sometimes he prefers to use bone crusher, which you can put anywhere on there. I guess there's a little peg hole for that, which it's only got 4 peg holes, so I guess you can put them. I guess you can put them there, but I won't for this one. Primarily, it's about blackout here. A pretty decent figure. You can't turn his head though. The decent waist swivel can sort of do that, I guess. But unfortunately, his head doesn't turn. I mean, most of the guys' heads don't turn. The limitations of hot shot are obvious too. He actually can't get his arms up. But this one fares pretty well, despite the fact he constantly wants to do splits. And you got blackout there, which I normally display him on one of his arms. So the whole idea of the minicons, they were sent away to obviously the warring Autobots. So there is the little. Didn't get around to this earlier just now. So yeah, he's some kind of weird radar missile launcher thing. Fair enough, I guess. Like I said, he slots into there, and you just seen that. There's not much left to say about this one, unfortunately. There was primarily 3 Decepticons in Armada that were on Earth, which were Cyclonus, Megatron, well, 4 of them actually. Starscream, Demolisher, Cyclonus, and Megatron, obviously. I think Demolisher was the last one to get his minicon. And it's a pretty decent colour scheme. It's got the rust spots there, or just general weathering there. You can put him in the back there, but I prefer to have him just hanging out on his side. And I have displayed him like that, standing next to Cyclonus, and it's an overall decent sized figure. If he keeps doing the splits, but he's just not wanting to stand, folks. There we have it. Please stand up. Yeah, I like the arms, which are missile launchers, whatever you call them. But that is the long and short of it. Good shot of him. So that, my friends, is Transformers Armada Demolisher. Transforms into some kind of howitzer. It's some kind of anti-aircraft tank kind of thing. Not necessarily based on anything real, but could have existed in the G1 universe, but you never know. Not particularly too much left to say on this, but if you like me blathering on about all the Transformers and stuff, like and subscribe, hit that like button, and there'll be plenty more. And thank you for watching.